I had questions about the Blackstone Legion.
The last of the Vikings have holed up in an outpost up ahead. One that the Iron Legion deserted. Need backup?
I can handle it.
Careful with that ego.
That's very ominous foreshadowing right there.
Ready?
Lead the way.
Deserters? I wanted to see for myself.
All right, we're back. We're doing mission 3. It's feeling pretty good. This is the mission, I believe, where we get to meet Apollyon for the first time, the main villain of the game, and it's a pretty good mission. I liked it, and look at that. We've got an observable right off the bat, so why don't we check that out? I'll come back for it later. Don't worry. I'll remember to come back and play this observable. But yeah, we get to meet Apollyon today. She's a cool villain. She's a little bit silly in the sense that her reason for doing what she does is it's never made fully apparent, and what she's doing is to a very large degree ridiculous. But you know, as far as villains and bad guys go, especially in the type of game that For Honor is, which is a medieval action movie, she fits well enough, and she really sells the performance. The voice actress that does Apollyon is phenomenal, and that really goes a long way towards making me believe that she really wants to do everything that she's trying to do. Ah, come on. Eat shit and die. But yeah, she really sells it. She really makes me believe in everything that she's doing. And hang on a second, guys. We got to get sneaky. Oh, no. They've thrown him to his death. It was too gruesome for us to watch that.
Doesn't look too hard.
Everywhere we go, we've abandoned our people. What has happened to the Iron Legion? Wait here. I'll clear the bridge.
Alright, so yeah, she really sells the performance, and if the voice actress for Apollyon wasn't good, then she would have been a terrible character. And I also think, and don't worry, I saw the observables that we passed. We're gonna go look at them later. I firmly believe that if Apollyon was a male character, she would not have been as good as she is. And we're gonna send this guy into the lava. Yeah, I think if Apollyon was a dude, she wouldn't have been as enjoyable, because there is a certain value in having her as a female villain. And it's not like some social justice where we need more female bad guys doing bad. The women can be bad too. Who gives a fuck, right? But there is a value in the fact that she's not just a guy, right? Because if Apollyon was a guy, then she would just be kind of a douche doing douchey things. But because she's a woman, it adds certain extra layers. And I wanted to throw him into the spikes. And just because, I'll do it to another one. Oh, stop it. Whoa, they've got me surrounded. And there's spikes behind me. I don't like that. Spikes everywhere. Spikes to the left of me. Spikes to the right of me. Spikes in front of me. There we go. Is he gonna? There we go. 2 for 2. But yeah, it does some sort of psychological things to the story a little bit, right? So if Apollyon was a guy, she would just be it would just be kind of a story about a douche that wants to make everybody fight, like that guy in the bar that's always like, yo bro, you gonna let him do that to you? Because that's basically the premise of For Honor. It's that once upon a time there was a cataclysmic event in the world, and it caused everybody to lose their homes, and resources became scarce. So now we all kind of have to fight to survive. And then one day a Viking, he found some water, and a samurai came out of nowhere and he kicked him and he drew a line in the sand, and he said, "This water belongs to the samurai faction." He didn't say it like that, but he said it in Japanese. But, you know, you get the point. And then the Viking was like, "Bro, I saw it first." And then the knight, he was standing on a hill watching everything, and he jumped down like Batman. And they were like, "Bro, you can't do that. This is a medieval game, and there is sort of a little bit of realism, so your legs are broken." And he was like, "Nope, this is the intro, it's got to be cool." And then they started fighting, and they kept fighting for 1,000 years, and on the 1,000th year of war, they kind of got tired of it, and all three factions were standing over the same pool of water that started all the conflict, and then they stopped, and they were just looking at it, and they looked at each other, and they were like, "You know what, guys, maybe we should just stop fighting for a little bit." And they were just about to lay down their arms and for real stop fighting. And then Apollyon has one of her goons shoot an arrow. Oh my goodness, the defensive meta is so real with this warlord bot. But anyway, Apollyon had one of her minions shoot at the Viking that was standing in the trio of three, and she shot him. And then he was like, "Fuck, man, that hurt." And then he just went on a rampage, and then the war continued. And Apollyon just wants to continue perpetuating war forever. And if Apollyon was a guy, she would just be kind of a dick for that. Now, on that note, let's go back and watch those observables.
In the West, punishments like the cage have been outlawed. In Ashfeld, however, we were less reluctant about using brutality to make a point. When lava cools, it can form a marvel. A black glass that can be sharper than the sharpest blade. High in the mountains, there is a block of obsidian that has been cut into a round table. It is there that the Blackstone Legion was first formed. The geyser fields of Ashfeld were where the Iron Legion officially bowed the knee to the Blackstones, and the Royals, and so many others. We chose that place for its history. Legends tell us that it was there that the ancient Viking lords had yielded Ashfeld to our people. Iron Legionnaires are cattle. They fight when it's convenient for them, and run away from any challenge. The Blackstone Legion was my solution to that problem. When I took over the Blackstone Legion, the Vikings had permanent settlements in Ashfeld. Now, those were all gone. And soon, we would take the fight to them.
Okay, so, getting back to the original point. I'm not trying to say that because Apollyon is a woman that she can't be a dick, because she totally is. Her reasons for doing what she's doing are still completely ridiculous. Damn it, there's another observable. Hold on.
We 7 leaders of the Blackstone Legion took demon names. It is both as a warning to others and a reminder to ourselves. We are strong and must be sure of what we choose to do with that strength.
Okay, that's enough observables, and we're definitely proving the point that... Whoa! We're proving the point that Apollyon's voice actress has tremendous range. She's very talented. Ugh, Peacekeeper, so fast. But yeah, I'm not saying women can't be dicks, because they totally can be. If equal rights are going to be a thing, then women can also be assholes, right? And Apollyon is most certainly an asshole. Oh my god, a counter guard broke. Stop it, just let me win. Right, so she's an asshole, but because she's a female character, it does add, to a degree, if you really read into it, it adds extra layers. And I do realize there's an observable right here. This one is really stupid.
We all want to be remembered.
There we go. We all want to be remembered. They could have left that one out. Hey. So that it adds this weird extra layer about, you know, arguably how strong or weak the character actually is, right? So if it was just a guy, then there would just be a built-in understanding that it is, oh, no, don't hit me. There'd be like a built-in understanding that this is the main character, this is the main villain, and he's automatically stronger than all the minions and all of his underlings and what have you, and there's no question about it. But because Apollyon is a female, when you realize that Holden Cross is technically one of her underlings, Holden Cross is a badass, and if you don't remember the name, that's the guy that was looking for Dalbany in the first mission, right? And he was a freaking badass. He was running whoa! Stone nearly knocked me off the ledge. He's getting a little excited there. But right, Holden Cross is a badass, but he is still subservient to Apollyon. So there's a little bit of emasculation that goes on there, and it adds to her overall power. You know, like how many dicks is she cutting off to get into this position? How many men is she destroying to get to where she is? And you know, she's not just automatically a generic powerful male character.
Once, there were 15 of us in the Blackstone Circle. 8 times one of us claimed the title of Warlord. 7 times that Warlord proved too weak, too noble, or too blind to lead us. I am the 8th. The others rest now in their tombs.
Well, I think that just gave us the answer. Apollyon cut off 7 dicks in order to get to the position that she is in now. Fucking ridiculous.
They were members of the Iron Legion. All legions share the same oaths. What had happened here? Why have you abandoned your posts?
A Blackstone dog has strayed from his pack.
Stand down! Your people need you.
I'm laughing because it's so over the top.
What's a warden doing fighting for Apollyon?
One of us should go home and change.
Why have you abandoned your posts?
Kill them.
This guy went to the Batman school of learning how to talk. My goodness. Oh, he's so... Ooh. Wait a minute now. Hey, I got revenge. That's pretty cool. But I can't really do nothing with it. Or can I? I could have got the knockdown. Can I get the knockdown? Yes. Get on the ground, Mr. Conqueror. All right, but yeah, and you know, so let me know how you guys feel about it. Do you think Apollyon would have been as strong of a villain if she was if she was a male character, or do you think the fact that she's a woman adds a little bit to her overall presentation? Right? I'm of the belief that it does add a little bit to her presentation. It makes her feel less generic, because for what it's worth, she's still really fucking generic. And the only reason I'm not upset that she's just because she can be easily interchanged with female or male. It doesn't really matter. But you know, it just feels better that she's a chick. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I want her to read me bedtime stories. That's what it is. That's got to be what it is. Uh-oh.
That was the day I finally met our warlord.
There she goes. Look at her. Look at her. Cutting dicks off. One dick. Chopped it off. Dick number 2, chopped it off. She got sliced in the back. She don't care. Dodge. Chopping off dicks. Oh no, the warden is in trouble. Nope. Chopping off dicks. Sorry. I've said dick way too many times.
Apollyon.
I feel like I have to bleep it. I'm not gonna bleep it, I don't care.
Gotcha, Blackstone.
She got me too. Don't you just want to be cradled in her bosom while she reads you a bedtime story? What bedtime story would you have Apollyon read to you? What's happening? What, is she gonna kill us? Bro, we doing it? Yeah, bro, we're doing it.
Do you know what kind of creature waits for its own slaughter?
It'd be funny if somebody raised their hand and said something.
Sheep. Sheep.
No.
Welcome to the Blackstone Legion.
I had my answers, but too late. And a warden's oaths are not lightly broken.
And there we go. We beat the third mission. So that was pretty fun. The enemies are clearly getting a little bit stronger, a little bit better at counter guard breaking, but still not too much of a challenge just yet, but still having a good time. So, you know, again, let me know how you guys feel about Apollyon being a female character. Do you think it adds to it? Do you think it doesn't matter, etc., etc.? In the age of social justice warriors taking over all of our forms of entertainment, do you believe that Apollyon was made a female character just to appease the whatever? Or do you think it was done deliberately to add, you know, some sort of emasculating quality to the main character, to add this extra layer of domination to her? So yeah, we're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, we are going to do Valkenhelm in Winter, the 4th mission for the Knights. We're getting close to done, and just for anybody that has made it this far in the video, we are doing these come out every Tuesday and Thursday until we're finished. So see you in a couple days if you're watching it live. If you're binge watching it, I love you forever. If you're not binge watching it, if you're gonna just like watch this one and then say I don't like this guy, go fuck yourself. I don't like you either. But I'm kidding, I still like you. You should come back and don't leave. So on that note, the name of the game is For Honor. The name of the channel is iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.